Hello and welcome to GRE Mnemonics video number 46. A quick recap of our previous video. A guard stood guarding a knot. The knot is a complex international issue. He stood near the boundary, adjacent to a carpenter's building where butt joints were being manufactured. The guard would grind his teeth in a fit of rage. He would calm down remembering his sports player from Canada, Nash from Canada. Moving over to Canada, a boy named Trudeau in Goose Jacket felt difficult to understand his Goose's lyrics. Food lovers cheered everyone by offering jaggery imported from Good Mandi in India to Canadian Guards buildings. So let us learn and understand today's set of GRE words. Grandiloquent. Grandiloquent means speaking or expressed in lofty style, often using high-sounding language or overly wordy. It literally means grand speaking. Grandis plus low-key. Clue. A grand elephant speech and it likes low-key. Loki is the Indian vegetable called bottle gourd. So visualize the eloquent elephant or the grand elephant who is good at speech and it likes Loki. Eli is a busy man and he has no time for such grandiloquent nonsense. In this example, we get to know that a busy man has no time for an overly worldly speech. Accede. Accede means agree, give consent, often at insistence of another, or concede. Clue to remember accede is seeds, seeds of Loki. So visualize Loki seeds, and here the speech is given after the grand elephant has succeeded in persuading the Nizam to join the Indian Union, or he has acceded to the Indian Union. The Nizam, continuing to see himself as a foreigner, refused to accede to India upon independence. So post-independence, we had princely states in India and also provinces. So the Nizam continued to see himself as a foreigner and he refused to join the Indian Union. Course. Course means line of action or direction. Clue, oars change direction. So here, after the speech, the grand elephant is in its boat on a new adventure and the oars changes its course. You can also see the ballistic missile changing its course. A relatively tiny spend from someone like Bezos could alter the course of how we address climate change and what we focus on globally. In this example, we come to know that philanthropists and billionaires like Bezos could alter the direction of how we address climate change. Grandiose. Grandiose means impressive from inherent grandeur, large and impressive in size, or scope or extent. Grandiose, the clue is a large ship arrived at Gran Diego Bay. So visualize a grand ship has arrived at the Gran Diego Bay with the elephant, and our elephant is going to perform a grand opening. They built extravagant houses, opened grandiose museums, and spent not just one but several fortunes on art. This example shows us that very grand, large, impressive museums, extravagant houses were built and several fortunes were spent on art. Courser. Courser means a fleet and spirited horse. Clue, a racecourse horse. Visualize a spirited horse chasing the elephant. It was a sturdy vehicle, black and drawn by two coursers. This example, we get to know that the sturdy vehicle was drawn by two stalking horses. Coursers are horses which are used for stalking and also during hunting. So let us learn and understand all these words in this short story. A grand elephant who loved Loki addressed the gathering in a lofty and overly wordy style. The speech announced Hyderabad's decision to concede in India, and on this occasion, the elephant distributed seeds of Loki. The elephant sets course to a new adventure, and its oars change the boat's directions. His next adventure destination, San Diego's grandiose Bay Area, where the elephant inaugurated a large museum, followed by a chess course. The elephant inaugurated a large museum and it followed a chess course. The elephant noticed that all the while in the course, a horse is following it. Now it's time for quiz. Do you remember the word which means speaking or expressed in lofty style, using high sounding language, overly wordy? Do you remember the meaning for the word exceed? Do you remember the word as well as the meaning associated with this mnemonic? We hope you got all three of them right. In case you haven't, feel free to watch the video again. Let us know about your experience here till we meet next with our next set of GRE words. Thank you.